Information and instruction about Canada Pension Plan Disability Benefits application form. The CPPD benefit is a taxable monthly payment available to people who have made contributions to the Canada Pension Plan, are under the age of 65, and are not able to work regularly at any job because of a disability. You may want to consider filling out one section at a time with breaks in between. Please read it carefully before filling it out. In order to fill the application form out, you will need to provide contact information for yourself. You will need a social insurance number, your date of birth, your home and mailing address, your phone number, and if you've ever applied for benefits under the Quebec Pension Plan. You will need to know your current marital status, and if you have currently or have ever been separated, divorced, or in a common law relationship that ended. You will need to provide dates that you started and stopped living with a former spouse or former common law partner. If you have lived or worked in another country other than Canada, the credits you have accumulated in that country may help you qualify for a Canada Pension Plan disability benefit. You will need to know your social identification number, the dates that you lived in that country, and the dates that you worked in that country, both to and from. If you worked less to care for young children, there's a child rearing provisions section. You will need to know your child's full name, social insurance number if you have it, their date of birth, and if they were born outside of Canada, you must tell us the date that child entered Canada. You will need to know who was the primary caregiver for children under the age of 7, who received family allowance, yourself or your partner, who received Canada Child Benefit, yourself or your partner. If there were periods when you did not receive the family allowance or the Canada Child Benefit for your children, you'll need to provide the dates and reasons. Information about your medical condition. You'll need to provide when you felt you could no longer work because of your medical condition, the year and month, your main medical condition, additional medical conditions, any aids that you use, and any hospitalization dates. You will also need to provide a list of medication or a printout from your pharmacy. Please include your social insurance number on any additional papers. You will need to list past, current, and future treatments for your medical condition, past, current, and future tests for your medical condition, and whether or not you are receiving any disability benefits from an insurance company or provincial agency, including workers' compensation. You will need to have the claim number and the start of benefit, and you will need to authorize the insurance company to send medical information. The functional assessment assesses your abilities. We would like you to tell us how the medical condition affects your ability to work. Focus on what you can do, not how you feel. All jobs are different, but working means you must be able to get hired or create your own job, get ready for work, travel to and from work, deal with coworkers and clients, deliver a quality product or service, and follow a work schedule set by your employer and/or clients. Compare your limitations to the demands of work and provide your ratings on the next few pages based on your ability most days. The first section is on physical abilities, behavior and emotional abilities, communication and thinking problems, daily activities. You will need to provide information about your family doctor or nurse practitioner and any specialists you've seen in the last 2 years related to your medical condition. We will need the name, address, phone number, postal code, when you first seen this doctor, when you last seen this doctor, and what were the reasons for the visit. Information about your work. The information you provide in this section will help Service Canada understand how your medical condition and treatments affect your ability to work regularly at any job. Please be sure to include work done in Canada and in other countries. You will need to provide your job role, name of your employer, mailing address, first and last day on the job, whether the work was full-time, part-time, self-employed, seasonal, or volunteer, number of hours per day, and number of days per week, as well as the duties for each position. They need at least 6 years of work history. Have you received employment insurance benefits? If yes, provide the dates that you received them to and from. We also need to find out your highest level of education. Section F is benefits for children. If you do not have children, please skip this section and go on to Section G. To qualify, children must be under the age of 18 or 18 to 25 years old and attending full-time school. You will need to have a birth certificate, children's full name, date of birth, social insurance number if possible, whether the child is biological or legally adopted, whether the child is attending full-time high school, college, or university within the last 11 months, who is the guardian's address, including postal code. The next is direct deposit information. You will need to provide the branch number, the institution number, the account number, name of the account, and telephone number of your financial institution. Consent for Service Canada to obtain personal information must be signed. The declaration and signature must be signed. If being signed by a witness or marked with an X, the witness must fill out the information and sign it. An authorized representative can act on your behalf. They must fill out the completed form. All photocopies must be certified, and you cannot ask a relative to do it for you. It could take Service Canada about 4 months to determine if you qualify for disability benefits.